Michael Chen, and I am the owner of Manifest Comics and Cards. I think like a lot of kids, when you get into comics and the collectible card games, you kind of think it'd be really cool to work at a shop. So I always sort of had that as a pipe dream, or maybe sort of like a retirement plan just to like help out at a shop like later on in my life. And it wasn't until I was sort of in the midst of a career transition that I thought to myself, why not? My mother would always take me on errands, so whether we were at a pharmacy or a grocery store, if there were comics on those spinner racks, then if I was good, I was able to kind of pick one out. And that's sort of how I started getting really into reading, but also my very small collection at the time. As I got more and more into it, my mother would take me to comic book shops. She started actually just like kind of leaving me there with like $10 and just like she would run her errands and then she would come back and get me. I've always been drawn to the X-Men. They're sort of my first love. Like I just think the vibe, the whole feel of, you know, they're trying to save the world and they're persecuted just because they're different, and they still do what's right despite all of that. You know, they may never get the credit. I think it's great. I think that's what superhero comics is about. When kids come in, particularly for the first time, and it's really special when a parent kind of gets it too, and they're letting their kid pick stuff out, and they're letting their kid say what they love or what they're looking for. A lot of times when they discover that thing they didn't even know that they wanted, that's it. When their face lights up, you know, sometimes they come back like the next day, sometimes it's weeks, but you know, like that's what it's about. I don't think anyone really does this for the money. I hope they don't. You're not going to get rich doing this. It's really just about keeping the hobby alive and helping that next generation to kind of find that love, because comics isn't just one thing. It isn't one storyline. It isn't one team. It isn't a favorite character. It isn't just about the art or the words. It's all of it. And to get to share all of that with young readers it's truly special.